The Eastern Conference Semifinals, Game 1. The Boston Celtics were dominant in round 1, able to advance in just 5 games. But the real test starts now, as a new challenger awaits in the series opener against the New York Knicks. The opening game of the conference semifinals, up next.
Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Semis. Everything gets turned up a notch. Let's get to it here on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Boston Celtics in this one as they go up against the New York Knicks. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. And now the opening lineup for New York. They've got Jalen Brunson, OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Towns in at center, filling out the middle. And for the Celtics, Horford at the 4 with Porzingis at the 5. The star wing pair, it's Brown and Tatum outside, and it's White in at the point. You take a look at the Knicks, hey, they're coming in hot. You talk to these guys, they believe they can go all the way.
Yeah, and I really like and appreciate the enthusiasm. I know they swept the first round, but there's still a long way to go. It's going to take more than confidence to pull the upset in this series.
And it's Brunson missing. And it's Tatum with the ball for the Boston Celtics. And they've had a remarkable postseason record so far. Only 1 loss.
And this group knows how to bounce back. They have a winning attitude, utmost confidence in their ability to figure out defenses and find creative ways to score. Very well coached, and even the younger players on this team have a sense of maturity that's uncommon.
Just 5 to shoot. There's Tatum with the 3. Fires in the triple.
With his touch, Tatum's a threat from anywhere.
About a minute into this first quarter, Towns on a screen. Here's Bridges.
Whoa!
Unreal! That's what they came for.
Wow. That is the kind of stuff you only see in video games. Come on, Mikal.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Brown scanning the floor. Porzingis sets a screen. The kick to Tatum. From the wing, he squares up and sinks it. Tatum's got his second basket on the night.
You look at Tatum now running the pick and roll. He's calm and his moves are so concise. He's just definitive with everything he does.
Outside Hart. Gets some space and buries the jumper.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Right side White. Pass to Porzingis. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Out to Bridges. The layup misses.
I'm not sure what happened there. His family's in the building. I don't know. You have to finish those.
To the left wing. Outside White. Over Bridges. And no good. His first shot of the night. Missing. Knicks trail by 3. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. I discussed with Coach how difficult it is to guard Jalen Brunson. He initially joked. He said, you'll have to ask my guys that. Jalen is really gritty, confident player. We can't let him get into a rhythm early or we're going to be in trouble. We'll have to keep our eye on how well this defense does against Brunson. Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that.
Fantastic use off the bounce by Towns, getting all the way to the rim.
And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul, second team foul.
Screen by Horford. Goes up on the wing. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. They trail by 3. Tatum against Anunoby. Here's Brunson. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
And so effective from these in-between spots. Brunson doesn't need much room to feel comfortable.
Pass to Brown. Back to White. Horford with it. Beyond the arc. Sinks the tray.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Now here's Brunson. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
And you have to avoid getting too physical with Brunson because he'll get these calls.
Brunson, 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Brunson.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Boston's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Tatum passes to Horford. Tatum, a screen on Hart. It's stolen by Hart. Here's Anunoby, and he goes in for the dunk.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Here's White. The Knicks with the rebound. Up top, Bridges. He's guarded by White. Pass to Towns. Shoots over Brown. And there's Towns on the assist by Brunson.
And the find by Brunson, more than capable of running the offense.
Horford, a screen on Brunson. And a two-handed jam!
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, we'll take it.
Brunson on the drive. Got it. Brunson's got 6.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
Brown against Bridges. Brown passes to Tatum. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And the Knicks making a change here. McBride's checked in. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Now look, from the moment he stepped into this league, Jason Tatum has been a difference maker. Every team in the league is looking for guys like him. Long, athletic, and most importantly, winners.
Yep, that one goes. Brunson's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Out to Horford from deep. Towns with a rebound. The Knicks with the lead. Pass to Hart. Here's McBride. From outside, off the mark. The Celtics have gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. Tatum looking it over with the drive. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
The quicks of Tatum on display. Jason has a devastating first step, man. He can just blow by you so easy.
The Knicks have got 8 of 13 attempts to go. Outside McBride. Hart from long range. Boston pulls it in. Here's Brown. Pass to Tatum. And then Tatum slams it in.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
Now Brunson. Outside McBride. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul of the game. The Celtics making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Robinson's checked in. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And Boston with some changes. Cornette's checked in for Porzingis. Craig comes in for Horford. And it's Hauser in for White. And here's Brunson. Give him 8. from the high post. And it's Cornette with a rebound.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Outside, Brown. Out to Craig. Pass to Hauser. Takes a three. It's hauled in by Robinson. Knicks trail by 3. Here's Brunson. Count it. His 4th bucket in 8 shots.
And lightning quick there. I mean, Jalen Brunson out on the break. A thing to watch.
Outside, Brown. Craig finds Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Outside Hart. Back to McBride. Outside Hart. To the paint. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. And this is who's leading the charge when it comes to rebounding here in the postseason. In the 3rd spot, Josh Hart. And, of course, Karl Anthony Towns.
Those two have thrown their bodies on the glass during this postseason, showing how badly they want to give their teams any edge they can on the boards.
Craig on the wing. Pass to Hauser. Here's Pritchard, defended by Payne. Pritchard, no good. Knicks trail by 3. Inside. Oh, deflected. Over to the wing. Cornette passes to Brown. Here's Pritchard. And all around the rim that time before dropping. And the Celtics lead by 5.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Here's Payne. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Boston's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Brown drives in. And Brown with the stuff.
Oh, take flight, JB. This man is explosive.
A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Payne, pass to Robinson. Pass to Bridges. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Craig finds Brown. Here's Hauser. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by McBride. Bridges outside. 1 second left. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Boston Celtics. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We'll be back in a moment. And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Boston.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. Mikal Bridges is out there with Achua. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Campaign. And it's McBride in at the 2.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. 6-point game. Chalk up 2 there.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
The Celtics shooting great. 62% from the field and continuing to get it done.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Off target with the 3. Boston leading by 6. Outside Holiday. This one for 3. Pritchard, no good. Well, the Knicks shooting 52% from the floor so far. McBride passes to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Getting some airtime. Okay, Bridges, we see you.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Holiday. To the inside. Here's Cornette. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson. Boston shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And he drops it first. OG Anunoby checked in for New York. Wright comes in for Payne. So hits one and misses one at the line. Knicks trail by 5. Here's Bridges. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Well, Bridges loves to make trouble inside and put defenders in bad spots.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. Bridges hits them both.
Talk about a guy who comes in and goes to work. Bridges is humble, versatile, and he affects the game on both ends.
Pass to Pritchard. There's the triple. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's foul number 2 for him. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Payne's checked in for New York. It's Bridges on the wing. Knocks down the long J. Bridges has got 9 points now in the quarter. Tatum with it. He's got 16. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Boston shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. And he sinks the second.
I love it. In attack mode. Drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to talk it over with his guys. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today.
With the amount of damage he's doing inside, a defensive adjustment must be made.
Al Horford's checked in for Cornette. So it's the Knicks now, trailing by 4. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Now here's Tatum. Pass to Horford. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
I like when Horford seeks out his offense like this. Look, making the D compromise on one or the other.
It's his first trip to the line. Towns, he's checked in for New York. Horford hits them both.
You want to talk about a high-value veteran, Al Horford is your guy. I mean, he's been around the block and has a ton of wisdom to share with younger guys.
Anunoby for 3. He buries it from 3. Anunoby's got 5 now.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Horford, a screen on Bridges. White for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Robinson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Anunoby. 5 points in the game. The offensive rebound. Here's McBride. Outside Anunoby. Towns on a screen. Shot clock at 6. And another shot. Anunoby passes to Towns. Shoots over Tatum. And there's Towns on the assist from Anunoby. Anunoby's got his 3rd assist of the night. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Brown. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
Love the aggression from Brown. A tough cover for any defender out there.
Haynes checked in for Anunoby. And both free throws good for Brown. So it's the Knicks now. Outside Payne. Robinson, a screen on White. Pass to Bridges. Towns outside. Now here's McBride. Horford covering. 3-pointer. Bridges. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Here's Pritchard. And here's White. Screen by Horford. Fires from the wing. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. White's got 6 points. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. The top scorers in the playoffs on our 2K leaderboard. Second, Jalen Brunson. Jason Tatum, fourth.
Seems like these two can always find points, no matter what big game pressure they're playing under.
Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Boston. And a switch here also for New York. Brunson's checked in. Pass to Porzingis. Outside Tatum. Back to Porzingis. Let's go with a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Porzingis has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. New York has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the 3-point line in the second. The Celtics with the lead. Brown passes to White. Now Horford, covered by Towns. McBride attacking. The shot misses.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now, a little bit in his head.
Horford passes to White. No good on the triple. The Knicks have gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. New York, again, can't hit. Boston has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Outside, Brown. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. New York making a switch here. Beauchamp's checked in.
And we've watched Brown blossom into a talented scorer, someone who's capable of shouldering that entire offensive load.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Boston making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. And a switch here also for New York. Shamet, he's checked in for Beauchamp. Horford against Brunson. And there's the call on Al Horford. That's his first foul.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Checking in for the Knicks, number 4, Hakan Dadier.
Now Brunson. 10 points for him. Robinson, a screen on White. Here's Brunson outside. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to White. Porzingis against Towns. Porzingis misses.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Pure from 3-point range. McBride's got 6 here in the quarter.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Shot on the wing. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. McBride's got 8. The Celtics have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. White for 3. And Dadier pulls it down.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Fades and shoots. The rebound, Celtics. Hauser passes to Brown. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Sam Hauser.
The first free throw is good. Beauchamp, he's checked in for New York. Good on both. New York has gone 50% from the perimeter in the second, shooting 4 of 8. Brunson finds Towns. Back to Brunson. Three-pointer. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to White. Shoots over Robinson. White coming through.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Knicks trail by 4. Now here's McBride from outside the arc. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists tonight.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
The 3. Boston pulls it in. Porzingis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Hauser. Horford, a screen on Robinson. Here's Hauser. Knocks it down from distance. Hauser's got 5 points.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Horford against Brunson. Fires the 3. McBride can't get it to go.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Back to Porzingis. Lets it go from deep. And again, Boston with the triple.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Knicks trail by 7. Outside Brunson. New York again can't hit.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Hauser. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And New York shooting about 45% during the second quarter. And he gets the bucket.
Assist from.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the half. Outside White. Launches a 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Brunson. Here's McBride. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist.
3.
Now just a 2-point Celtic lead.
Yeah, and for Towns, great awareness at the offensive end.
Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession.
Substitution on the court.
And here's Brown for 3. He's off on that one. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Celtics. They lead by a bucket. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. And, Coach, you battled back from that early deficit. What changed for this team?
Well, we played better defense, and then we were able to get good shots, quality shots, but we have to play defense.
I know you pride yourself on that area of the game. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. And, folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
And please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot. Give it up for our contestant.
Welcome, everybody, to our Game 1 coverage. It's a tight one indeed for the New York Knicks.
I like how they've been eating the glass. Figuratively, no one should eat glass.
Just barbecued chicken.
It's the centerpiece of healthy, balanced diet, Ernie.
Looking at how the Celtics are doing in this series. Guys, how important is the first game of a series?
Very important, Ernie. You learn a lot about yourselves and your opponent. Teams will attack and try to exploit your weaknesses.
And after game 1, it's all about how you cover up those weaknesses. Force your opponent to shake up their approach, man.
Yeah, moves and counter moves. Thanks as always for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference semifinals on 2K Sports. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
White and Brown team up as the backcourt. Tatum and Horford, the duo at forward. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. That's the Boston 5. Tatum passes to White. And here's Porzingis, covered by Towns. And here's Brown for 3. And it's Brunson with the rebound. Brunson's got his 6th rebound on the night for the lead. It's Bridges on the wing. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Tatum with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Tatum drives in. Oh, he's on fire. 8 for 8 and just looking relentless.
Oh, you gotta prevent Tatum from getting into the lane, because once he's in there, you're done.
Outside Anunoby. Outside Brunson. New York again can't hit.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
White looking it over. Pass to Brown. Porzingis sets a screen. Towns with a rebound.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Here's Brown on the drive. And Brown with the stuff.
Speed on display there from Brown. This man can turn on the Jets. He has another gear.
And here's Brunson. He's got 10. Bridges outside. Towns is screen on Tatum for 3. Bridges. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist in this one.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
Here's Brown. It counts! And the foul! It goes on Josh Hart.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
What makes Brown special is his blend of smarts and effort level. Not just an intelligent player, he also gives you a phenomenal amount of energy out there.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. On defense, the Celtics. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. 3-pointer, Bridges. Boston pulls it in.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
Right side, Porzingis. Porzingis taking the contact.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
And stolen by Brown. White, the pass to Tatum. The 3-ball. Just outstanding. He hits again, and he's still a perfect 9 for 9.
That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this league.
Hart finds Bridges. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Bridges has got 20 points.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
White can't hit. And Towns has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. 8-point game. It's Bridges on the wing. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 5 assists in the game. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Tatum passes to Horford. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Hart. From 11 feet away. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Here's Towns. Here's Bridges. Defended by Brown. And Bridges, here we go. And it's Bridges with with the jam.
There are nights when this team leans on Bridges, and tonight is one of those nights.
Brown gets the inside finish.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Bridges against White. Outside Hart. Lets the three fly. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Horford a screen on Brunson. White for three. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him at all times or he will bury you.
Towns on a screen. Here's Brunson outside. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 11 rebounds in the game.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
There's the three. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Anunoby passes to Brunson. From downtown. Oh, Brunson with the triple.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from three is a beautiful thing.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Pritchard's checked in for Horford. McBride, he's checked in for New York. Boston leading by 5. Pritchard, the pass to White. The three. The Knicks pull it in. Bridges has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to McBride. And Porzingis with the block.
You see why Porzingis is one of the best shot blockers in the league. All the length.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And New York has possession. Outside McBride. Now here's Hart from the arc. And Pritchard pulls it down. Left side Tatum. Outside White. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 4 assists now tonight.
Every year that Tatum is in the league, he just improves his passing.
Bridges outside. Here's McBride. Sends it home from three-point land. McBride's got 17 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge. Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Brunson surveys. Nice move. Shakes him. Great D that time from Porzingis. Celtics lead by 9. Tatum with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. White, the pass to Porzingis. Fires from deep. Pritchard, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to McBride. And he drains it, making him 7 for 15 for the day. Here's Tatum. 21 points in the game. Out to the right wing. From behind the arc. And the three-pointer goes. Pritchard's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the back.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
And stolen by Brunson. For 3, Bridges. Porzingis grabs the board. Boston's gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break. It's stolen by Hart. Ooh, a good look from Bridges. And again, the Knicks missing.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Pritchard, the pass to Porzingis. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
A towering presence inside. When Porzingis is this close, you almost have to foul him.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
You've got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
And also, attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Just look at those stats from Bridges, and he is feeling it.
And that one's good. Porzingis.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the three ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
They set the pick. Down low. Here's McPorty. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Back to Pritchard. Porzingis with a screen on Brunson. Here's Pritchard. Offline with a three. Knicks trail by 9. Here's Bridges. And Pritchard pulls it down. Pritchard's got 4 rebounds now. Here he goes. Pass to White. Outside Tatum. Fires the three. The Knicks pull it in. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. McBride with it. Now guarded by White. Nice move. McBride passes to Bridges. And he drops it in from the low post. Bridges has got 29 points.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Brunson with it. Pass to Bridges. Fires for 3. And so it's Boston closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Back after this. And we take a listen in now to Tom Thibodeau on a recent huddle.
Defensively, it's too easy down there. Too easy. Keep the ball in front. Sound shot. Long rebound. Mark.
And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th, we've got OG Anunoby. Cameron Payne out there with Miles McBride. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Robinson in at the 5 spot.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Payne pass to Towns. Nails it from 3.
One of the better three-point shooting bigs. Towns has great accuracy.
Pass to Hauser. Back to Tatum. Here's Cornette. Tatum with it. Here's Pritchard. Clock at 6. Tatum, a screen on Payne. The 3 is up. Hits a three-pointer.
This is his second 3 this half. He's getting even more bold at that arc.
Knicks trail by 7. Outside Payne. Pass to Towns. The 3 is up. And again, New York with the triple.
There's a 3 for Towns, countering the 3 they just gave up.
Pritchard, the pass to Tatum. Oh, Tatum taking flight.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Here's Anunoby. Jacks up a 3. Shireman grabs a board. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this 4th quarter. 4-3. Pritchard, no good. New York has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Robinson finds Towns. Up and in from the low block. Towns has got 8 points here in the quarter.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
Pass to Hauser. Tatum, a screen on Anunoby. Here's Hauser. 3-pointer off the mark.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
Anunoby can't get it to go. Boston leading by 4. Cornette at the post. Defended by Payne.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line,
And he knocks down the first one. And some changes here for New York. Josh Hart comes in for Robinson. And it's Shamet in for McBride. Both shots good from the stripe. Knicks trail by 6. Pass to Shamet. Back to Payne. In transition, here they come. White for 3. Drops in the 3.
He's looked like a totally different player in the second half. That's his 3rd triple.
Outside Payne. And an Obi for 3. Offensive rebound. And it's in there.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Boston leading by 7. Pritchard, the pass to Tatum. Back to Pritchard. Tatum, a screen on Payne. Here's Pritchard. That 3's off the mark. And Towns has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Pass to Payne. 3-pointer. Gets the 3 ball to go. And now just a 4-point Boston lead.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Woo, quick first step by Tatum, then look out.
New York has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the 4th. Over to the left wing. Here's Shamet. And an Obi for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Cornette's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside, Brown. Pass to Pritchard. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Those assist numbers from Brown have continued to creep up.
So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Towns. Achua comes in for Anunoby. Mikal Bridges checked in for Shamet. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. Outside Brunson. They set the screen. Launches it. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Brown. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
And the balance Brown has on these takes, refusing to let the D get the upper hand.
Horford, he's checked in for Boston. And that one misses. Knicks trail by 11. Bridges outside to stop the run. Okay! Look out!
Man!
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
This guy plays tough and close. Horford, oh, this man's a beast.
No good on that one. Towns, he's checked in for Achua. He hits the second from the line. And so it's New York with it, trailing by 10. White against Brunson. Pass to Hart. Puts up a 3. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 8 assists here tonight.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
New York making a switch here. And Anunoby's checked in. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. He loves their effort tonight. He said, quote, "This is how we wanted to come into this, looking to push the action, dictating the tempo. We are where we need to be to even things up." Of course, he's talking about the season series. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
And it's always great to see Towns in the zone, bringing a ton of energy to his offensive game.
White on the wing, shoots over Bridges. White, good. White's got 5 points now this quarter.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
And Anunoby for 3. Rebound Boston. Tatum's got 6 rebounds in the game.
more than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
Brunson with the bucket.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
White, the pass to Tatum. Over Hart. Tatum can't hit. Knicks trail by 4. Pass to Brunson. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. And an Obi for 3. Towns. Nice persistence to tip it back in. Towns has got 20 points.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
And the jam by Brown.
There you go, JB. I love his confidence. One of his strongest traits.
And New York shooting a terrific 56% so far in the fourth quarter. Towns on a screen. Here's Bridges. Horford with some nice D.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
Screen by Horford. From the high post. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Now it's a 6-point Boston lead.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
Hey, when you trust your shot like he does, it doesn't matter how much size you're giving up. He feels the mid-range in his territory.
And in the big moments, Towns ups the ante, which allows him to knock down the important shots.
Boston making a switch here. Porzingis is checked in. Boston leading by 3. Here's Pritchard. The 17-footer. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Bridges to tie it up. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. The Celtics shooting around 53% in the fourth. To the middle. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
It is the sheer confidence of Tatum, ready to put his team on his back.
Now Towns for 3. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Pritchard. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Celtics lead by 7.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Bridges outside. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
All-out effort from Towns, putting the team on his back and getting them the shot they need.
Down low. Tipped. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
And this was already coming down to the wire, but poor ball control and some fast hands have raised the stakes.
And the Celtics shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. White for 3. A 3-ball from the corner. Derek White.
Intelligent ball movement. The offense looking one step ahead there.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Brunson. Pass to Hart. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Good on the first, and that brings him within 5. And both free throws good for Hart. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Towns. Here's Anunoby. Kept alive. He connects! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver. How about that poise from Porzingis here in the crunch?
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. So it's the Knicks now. Towns for three. Hacked on the shot, and that'll send him to the line for three. That one on Tatum.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot three.
The second one drops, and that brings him within two here. And so he's good on all three free throws, and that narrows the gap to one.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up two. And so he drops them both, and it's a three-point game.
Wow, doing all he can to give them the edge, pulling their lead out to 3 points.
Towns on a screen. Bridges down low. Tatum's there. Cash. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within one. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up two. And so both free throws good, and it's a three-point game. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Brunson passes to Anunoby. Can't knock in the three. And an intentional foul there stops the clock. He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. He hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
All but over now. Those free throws help seal the deal.
So we see Boston get the win here. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Jason, with you guys being such a young team, how do you continue to improve to reach your potential?
We got to watch film. I mean, we did a lot of good things today. So a lot of things we could have done better. And we just got to be focused, composed, and play with a lot of poise, and we'll be fine.
Poise normally comes with experience, but because you're so young, you're finding it early. Congrats.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game, Jason Tatum.